Ain't it just a lovely day in Eco? I think it is. So, I've been building onto the house. I've been making 2 extra rooms. I will show you. I got some future planning or I've been doing already something for the future farming. And I would like to continue also with the tutorials and get some deeper into the experience, skills, unlocking stuff, and those kinds of things. Right, let me just first show you in the house. Now, I've been placing those 2 workbenches right down here, which will be the carpentry and the research table, and I'll be moving the chest up because I had a little bit of a gap down here, and who knows for the future. I'm going to build another layer on here. So this is just a whatever front room, but down in here I would like to make a living room. There is a but. I will tell you more about that in a second. And I got this front room down here, which might be able to make a bedroom or a bathroom, just depending on how big items actually are. And I've been digging out a little piece into the rock formation and built this room down here, which could be or either a bedroom or a bathroom. Just have to see. Now the point is, I'm also going to need to have a kitchen area, and I've been thinking, meanwhile I was gathering resources and building stuff, and I actually came up with an idea that I would like to do. So we got some space down here, right? So what I would like to do is make a building, a ground floor building right down here with a second floor, and I would like to continue the bridge, or at least connect those 2 buildings together with a bridge, and into this bridge area slash the second floor of this building I would like to make the kitchen area, because the kitchen area is going to need to have a little bit of space, and I would like to work on that off camera. It's going to be a nice small project. And what I'm doing down here inside the building is we're going to put down workbenches which will give us the opportunity to work with limestone, work with bricks, normal stones, make cement, that kind of stuff. I think it will be really cool to just add another piece of building right down there. So another thing that I've been doing off camera is I have been doing a little bit of terraforming to prepare ready for some farming. Now this was a very messy stairways type of deal, and I have been flattening everything out. I just enjoy myself putting on some YouTube, just watching stuff, and yeah, this is all for the farming. I did notice that at some point I'm going to need to get further and further and further into the world in order to gather some food, because at some point all the food is, let me just say, gone slash needs to regrow, right? So I've gathered this area, I've been all the way up to that area, and I've even been into this area gathering. Yeah, so farming is really something that I'm going to need to get into, so I'm glad that I already prepared for it. Now also up here I would like to plant some tree seeds. Of course also in the desert I want to plant some of those trees which you see down there, cactus seeds and that kind of stuff. I want to get more into food farming and logging farming, or forest industry farming if you would. Yeah, so I have to go further and further into the game and destroy everything. So in this case, tutorial. I did notice, meanwhile I was busy doing some stuff, that I got actually a notification in the screen that I leveled up to level 6. Apparently, even though it's not showing right down here that you can level, you are actually leveling already. The same went with the food system, even though the food system wasn't there just yet. Meanwhile, you were doing the basic tutorial, the food was actually running. So you gain experience over time, even when logged off. I think this only counts for multiplayer. When I close my game, the game will just really close. Experience gained based on your diet and housing. So that is this food down here, and sooner or later we're going to get into the housing, and the more it's actually balanced out, the better. The more experience we get, the more stars we're going to get. At this moment we have actually 5 stars, and I'm going to need to get really I need to read very well where I'm going to spend it on. It's going to be very important. Each time you level up, you gain a star. So the leveling is actually this stuff down here. You can actually see level up to level 6. This stuff down here is actually what comes above is leveling the specialty. So if I spend 1 star on logging, then I'm going to get another layer down here for logging industry. And each time I log, I level up more and more and more. So logging takes lesser time to you know, cut down trees. You can maybe carry some more trees. You find maybe more seeds, stuff like that. But we will get deeper into it the further we go. So each level you gain a star. Learning specialties give you bonuses and level up through use. You can discover new specialties by reading skill scrolls. We're going to get into that too. It's not too difficult. You take your time learning it. Alright, so it says choose role. Stopping meteor requires a thriving economy or specialist during resources efficiency. Mind my English. Choose roles you would like to specialize in, and later you may trade the fruits of your labor with your fellow citizen. Now, I've been reading, hearing, and that kind of stuff that in single player you are able to specialize in everything. You also gain more points than you do in multiplayer. So open the specialization menu. Choose a specialty under any profession. Now this is a lot, alright? Now these are the level stuff. In order to unlock the logging, I need to do that with 1 star. And then when I log, I get experience, and the experience will level me up more and more. So which will give us bonuses. It increase consumption in order to log. Your tool will break lesser quick. Stuff like that. Damage benefits, so you will cut the tree down in lesser cuts. And efficiency, yeah, labor will go down. So there are all kinds of bonuses and things you will get from it. And this is something that I really need to get into. But also, if we want to do carpentry and we want to make some furniture, we need to unlock carpentry, which is this down here. Carpentry is undiscovered. A player can research it as research table to unlock it. It's a little bit something to understand actually, which I do not do all the way through. Mining and gathering. I do want to get into farming, so I would like to put 1 in this already for gathering. And this is something we need to learn. Now, I want to get 1 into logging. Actually, we need to do everything over time. Mining, I don't know if it's yet important, but I don't have to waste all my stars. Hunting, I do not really have to do just yet. Campfire, maybe cooking could do. We have 3 abilities. You know what, let's keep it with those 2 things for now. And just take it easy. Specialties grant a large benefit when the player taken, so I do not really understand that, but 5 stars it goes quicker. That is the bonus. Quicker cooking, lesser resources. Level up chosen specialty, performing related action. Experience gain multiply by experience by multiplier. Occasionally, specialties allow you to pick between special talents, lucky break, logging gold, arrow efficiency, tool strength. Can I already choose something, or what is that? This plus it up. Okay. Do I have to do this already? You can only pick 1 talent, so choose wisely. I don't know if this is now already. Lucky break and logging gold. I mean, logging is a big thing. You need to log a lot, and I've been hearing that trees actually takes 3 days to grow. So this tree here was already like 2 episodes ago. So we really need to reach day number 27 in real life time in order to this be a big boy. So I'll guess logging gold. I cannot click it just yet, but you know, you get the deal here. Logging is very important to spend some time and love to it. And mouse over this text link to view how to build a find research table. I think I already built this guy. I'm a little bit ahead of things. So yeah, we know how to do this. Let me to get used to open doors. Let's open the door here. We got a research table, which is done. Now here things can come a little bit complicated though. But I would like to do carpentry. For carpentry we need 500 laborers, and we need to have research paper basic. Now research paper basic is this guy, and we can make 2 of these right away. Very good. We wait for that to be done, and then I believe the carpentry, yeah, we need to do more logging in order to get this unlocked, I believe. Yeah, logging. So when it's now level 1, when this is level 2, I can unlock basic upgrade 1, which I can move it from my slot to the module, and when it's in module, it gives me bonuses like it costs lesser time to build, costs lesser resources, stuff like that. But meanwhile all of this stuff is going, I would like to do something with farming already, just to check it out a little bit. So let's get some tools going, even though they're not in here. Very good. But you know, let's take a little nap though. Daytime is a lot better. So as you can see now, the logging is doing something, gaining points over time. And wake up at day. Very good. So we can see something. Okay, I really cannot wait to just, you know, get some stuff going into those rooms to gain bonuses and see how that works. In order to farm, we're going to need to have a hoe. I think it is, yeah, this one. Very good. Wakey wakey. At some point I'm also going to need to figure out how to get basic engineering going, because we can make a road tool which allows us to go quicker onto the land. I really would like to get into stoning, because I would like to stone stuff up, make a stone stairways to the farm. I would like to make a very wide road down here. Let me just say 5 wide as the road, and then on each side of the road I would like to have a stone walkway, and I'm going to need to make a bridge to the other side so we can take some carts, do a lot of lumbering over there. And meanwhile I'm doing lumbering, I also need to keep in mind, cut 1 tree down, plant 1 tree. It's gonna be the yeah, some wise thing to do. And yeah, from the road up I would like to go that way for whatever reason later on, because we can also make a harvester machine which you can quicker harvest our land, and yeah, that's gonna be very handy. So yeah, what I think is funny is that this is a little bit of an experiment. I flattened it all out and it was basically all dirt like this, and then I was wondering, will everything grow back? But it seems like grass will grow back and trees are growing back slowly but surely. It's a very special and unique game. I really like it. Okay, so if I'm not wrong, yeah, we now have 2 of the basic papers, and now we can do the carpentry. Meanwhile we are doing this stuff. It costs so many labor, and it's gonna take 2.5 minutes in order to get it done. Meanwhile, going to take a look at farming. Here we got our hoe, and let me just see something. I believe they've also been saying that beans are actually the seed too. And beans are very good because these are almost the only ones that I've gathered so far which contain a lot of fat. Alright, the fat seems to be a problem all the time. So in this case I would like to just, you know, let's start out here. And there are tools over time which will show you it's like an analyzing tool, so you can analyze if the ground is good, if the moisture is good, if it's not overcrowded. You can really read out your farm. It's a very nice thing. But just, you know, see how far we can get. And I'm also wondering if ground can be trapped, something like that. And I can imagine that this thing down here is going to take care that it overcrowds. So I need to, you know, keep the ground nice. And you can also, with the row tool, you can flatten out certain areas. So for now, let's just plant this. I'm going to keep an eye on to how long this stuff will take. Very good, I just have enough with that. And so these are that. Now I got some more seeds. Let me see where it's at. We have some tomatoes, which are lower one. Beets are also lower one. So let's plant some beets. And tomatoes and corn. Yeah, I can imagine I would like to, you know, have a space of 1 between in. And yeah, I can also imagine later on you can have like a more of an automated machine to do this. Like you just walk the ground and then you change it into farmland. But there's also one thing I'm wondering about the kitchen area. If you're going to need to have water. You know, that might sound like a logical thing. So if so, then there might be multiple options. So one could be that I'm going to need to make a piping from the river, which is fresh water. Or I'm going to need to, which I can also imagine that if it's multiplayer and all the fresh water is occupied, that you can actually do it via the sea. But because the sea is salt, there might be a machinery which unsalten the water, right? Might sound logic. Maybe not. This game goes very deep, so yeah. We need tomatoes. And I would also like to plant some desert stuff. Over time I just have to check out. Hey, that's an otter. We have to check out like how much space does it need to have. Like how much space does a cactus need? Does it need like in the middle and then 3 by 3 surrounding? It should be nothing. Is it 4 by 4? Which I doubt, but gonna be 3 by 3, 5 by 5, 7 by 7, something like that. Yeah, not like that. Tomatoes. And that's it. That's okay. All going to be fine. And then we're just gonna do some corn. This is just a wild guess that I take that this is the good ground, because when I look at the world map, it just says like fertile ground. It just says it's moisture. Now this is a desert plant which kind of grows onto non-desert, I guess. Just a wild guess. When I'm done with the corn, we're going to take a quick look at the bog. After we're done with the bog, we're going to plant some of these tree seeds, cactus seeds. Kind of cool though. All right. Plant corn. Oh yeah. I also discovered with the sickle that, you know, instead of just doing grass, you can also harvest plants which normally you cannot harvest with the hands. So it's tomatoes, corn, you can harvest with the hand. But there are also, which I discovered, But yeah, let's just walk to it. I found wheat, which at some point we should be able to bake bread. But there are also sunflowers, and I got sunflower seeds, and wheats are actually looking like... They're looking like, you know, like weeds. You might know how weeds look like, right? Weeds. Not weeds like stuff you can smoke. Or weeds for bread. I cannot find at the moment. Yeah, this one. Weeds. So if you do this with the sickle, you get weed seeds. Very nice. So yeah, we can do a lot more farming. I might just do some farming off camera, as always. Doing off camera stuff. Surprise you in the next episode. So now let's get into the book stuff, right? Just gonna place this tool here. So this is carpentry skill book. It said right click to create a carpentry skill scroll. So down here it was saying, oh, for the board carpentry 1, I'm not quite sure. Wait, it's something else. I think it was this. You've not yet studied this skill, so I believe this is what you need to do. So let's keep an eye out on it in order to unlock carpentry. So right click, it's not doing anything, but like that. So now we have a scroll. Right click to learn the carpentry. Yes. And now we learn carpentry, and we got 5 land claiming papers, so we can claim more land. This is how you get more land claiming papers. So now, yep, we have unlocked the ability, but of course we need to, in order to activate it, we need to use a star for it. Yeah, in this case I would like to. Paper milling. Now one thing I'm also really want to get into is, let me see here. Engineering. Basic engineering. Why is this not yet? Maybe I need to unlock a certain thing first in order to do this, but I believe this is what is needed in order to unlock. Yeah, basic engineering. Yeah, so this book, you know, I need a lot more storage area. I will take care for it. I need like a closet or something where I can save up these books. Now these books you can also, you know, sell to other people, so they don't have to put all the time and effort into it, or waste certain points for this. You can just sell it. Okay, very good. Let's just put them here. Wait. There was one thing I wanted to do here. No, you wait. Okay. Let me see. Yes, this stuff, and let me just put shovel away, and Joshua. I believe I do this, I can read it. So this is the cactus. Yeah, this is the, no, this is the cactus stuff. Oh boy, I need to get used to the hotkeys. Yeah, cactus. So what I can do at some point is, you know, cross the road, and we're gonna make like a little bit of a desert farm out here. But now I can just believe this is how it works. Did I plant it? Yeah, I did. So now it's like guessing, like how much space does it need. I'm just going to take that it needs 2 space between in. Maybe that's too much. But the only way how to look and check this out is we need the analyzing tool for this. I can imagine with trees you need a lot more space. Maybe this is just enough. Yeah, stuff like that. That's okay. Let's plant a Joshua seed so that we will have a tree growing. So this is something that I'm going to need to really do. Hold the ground. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Let's put one here. This is stuff I'm going to need to do a lot. Okay, I already did. So yeah, deserts, farming area, stuff like that. Alright, so we are already on 25 minutes. I'll take care for the next episode that I got the rooming done. And I might take care for somehow, some way that together we can actually make some furniture at the carpentry table. So now you see I have unlocked a lot of stuff. We can make beds, tailoring, whatever this is. And the further I'm getting into this stuff, the better it's going to be. Stuff like that. Distribution station. A stockpile for distribution item to new player. Allow you to choose a specific set of item which each new player will be able to take. I think this is like a free to grab station, which is always very nice. So I'm going to get into building, I'm going to get into farming, and then the next episode I will have something ready. For now, thanks for watching.